Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NXTTF. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't know if I've ever done this one before, but if I have, it's been a long time ago. But want to get things updated here as the chart has a pretty interesting setup here. And, just to kind of set the context, and I realize I'm kind of stating the obvious here, but very recently the price has just gotten absolutely hammered to the downside. Recently, though, aka today, we had this happen. In the very short term, the bull started to show some signs of life, and I am defining and quantifying quote-unquote life as the price putting in some higher lows. And that's why I love charts, because I get it. Showing signs of life. Well, that's just some soundbite. That's just a general statement. But with charts, you can quantify general statements, and I'm quantifying that via these numerical higher lows. Now, don't get me wrong, though. I wish trading was this easy. I wish the stock market was this easy. Just because the price has been beaten down and just because the price has now started to show some signs of life with these higher lows, that does not mean that this thing is guaranteed to go back up to $2.20 next week. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all, but there's no such thing as a guarantee in the market, so don't go grab your kids' college tuition money and say, hey, some guy on YouTube said this is for sure going. I'm not saying that at all. I am saying that it's a very interesting setup, and it's illogical to at least think that way. Case in point, when the price was right here and falling, right there and falling, did it ever make sense to say, I wonder if there's going to be some sort of bounce? No, at that point in time, it was just straight up the price was falling. But at least now the price has showed some higher lows, and it becomes logical to question whether or not some sort of bounce could potentially happen here. Now, the first step, though, in any sort of bounce is just maintaining those gains, and maintaining those gains is staying up above that $38-ish mark. You can see several times this afternoon, bears did try to press down through there, but the bulls have been doing a good job of holding strong. If the price can get some follow through, though, next key overall level of resistance is going to be this purple line up there, the 50-period simple moving average, keyword being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself further and further downwards and get more and more relevant. So we'll see what happens with this one, but no doubt about it, after getting beat up like it did the past couple of days, and then now to see some higher lows being put into place, we'll see if this is the start of something bigger or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.